Welcome back to the channel. Y'all see your boy. Nightmare scenario here, guys. I don't know if y'all familiar with CAN bus network system. Something on this car is knocking the bus down. And I'm aiming to find it out because uh, my image is at stake here, right? They shipped this car directly to us for one Mr. JT, the car guy, uh, to figure out. All right, I don't know how many hands it's been through. That's not the matter. That's not the point here. My job here is to figure out where what's happening. Where is the communication error at? All right. So y'all know the drill. Now, I don't know who watching these videos, so I don't know what level I should start conversating about. Okay, So I tend to start at the bottom with the basics. Okay, but that pisses off the more advanced text. All right, so or vice versa. If I start talking using these big terminology words and all of that, star connectors and stuff like that, the little guys get offended. So I gotta meet everybody halfway in the middle. All right, because again, I don't know who's watching this video. So let me do it like this. All right, I got a communication error. All right, I got a particular module pulling down the bus. If you're familiar with electronics on cars these days, you will know the average car, all of them, every car maker uses a bus network to communicate. Modules communicate between each other via that. Back in the day, it was twisted wires, CAN bus, or no, what they call it? Damn. Oh my goodness, I'm having a brain freeze. Yeah, it was called something else, but it's similar. All right, right here, what you see here is a star connector. There's several of these throughout this car. All right. Um, where is my damn? Yes, there's several of these throughout this car. You got one right here, one in the trunk, one over here. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. See. Oh my goodness. Now the thinking goes, in order to find out, we got a corrupted module. Okay, I'm gonna have to go because I see wire split. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go find out. I'm gonna have to go get some more history first of all. But the thinking goes, because all of these modules, all of these are module. Just about every single uh, feature on the car is controlled by some form of a module. For instance, this is a shifter, right? This is considered a module. It's on a bus network. Okay, so we got to treat it just as such. All right. Now, from this module or the connector, we got a new one in here. I guess they tried a module. There will be a star connector leading to a junction block, so to speak. You can call it that, and that's where a lot of the communication go on. So here's the thinking. I'm gonna move up, fast forward. In order to find out which module is corrupting the bus network system, what we were trained to do is start removing modules one by one. Right? Back in the day, we had to gain access to every module. Radio module, shifter module. You got a module down there. You got modules in the back. We had to gain access. So in order to gain access, a lot of stuff had to come off. Yeah. So now times have changed. Technology has changed. All right. Training has changed. All right. So now we basically, like I say, it's a couple of these throughout the car. We remove these one by one to see if the bus network come back up. Okay. The one that we remove that allowed the network to come back up is the one that's in question. Okay. So just say I remove this one and everything power up, my whole bus network come back up. I don't know. Well, this is the main one. I don't know. Let's pick on this one right here. The last one. I don't know where this is headed. Okay, I don't know. So that means I will have to go to a wiring diagram. And you can't go by where the connector is located at, because you can plug these in any slot. All right, so you can do one or two things. Go to a wiring diagram, the book, or dealer connect, or, and go to the star connect in question and trace the color of the wires to that prospective module. But at any rate, you already got it disconnected. So it's not working and everything powered up. That is the module that's corrupting the system, guys. Now, that was a quick crash. terrible way to do that. But yeah, that's again, I don't know who watching this video. So now, and the worst thing that you can see when you're dealing with network issues is stuff like this. Okay, this is added stuff by the customer, the owner, the car owner. The last thing you want to see is shit like this. Okay, because this stuff can interfere with the network. Now, the owner of the vehicle shouldn't be limited to what he can add to his freaking car. After all, he bought the car. He should be able to install a boom box or whatever the hell he wants to, right? So car makers need to adjust and make it compatible to whatever the hell they want to install. All right? So, it's little gadgets like this that's not factory equipped. They could have this could be spliced into the system and causing corruption or confusion. Here go another star connector right here. There's one in the trunk. This is the data link connector. Okay, so my job here is to figure out what a breakdown. But before I do anything, before you do anything, if you diagnose and such, all the aftermarket stuff got to go, guys. Take it out of the system. In other words, what I'm trying to say. All right, so that's where we're gonna start. I'm disconnecting that stereo system, anything aftermarket related, because he invested a lot of money in us figuring out what's wrong with it. And you know what? We're gonna damn figure it out. That's for damn sure. All right, so I gotta get my head. I got some homework to do. I'm gonna go. It's the holiday season. I really don't feel like thinking about this, but this consumes the bulk of my, this consumed the bulk of my brain function from time to time, because when I'm set out to do something, when I set out myself to do something, I want it done. Hey, look at that little cute catch can. Oh, that's so cute. I'm out of time, guys, so we'll talk some more. But let me see what y'all talking about in the comment section. Oh my goodness, what happened? Yo, like your vids. That's what's up. Cameron Movies. Appreciate you tuning in, man. What's going on, man? Do you see the headache over here, bro? Nightmare. Yo, my peeps, what's up? Press Prime. Bad communication on the bus. Yes, indeed, Cameron Movies. I hate that when that happens. One wire being munched, get a CAN bus network into frenzy. And most of these cars, the rack and pinion is electric, right? And that's underneath where a lot of water corrosion can happen. I've found situations under there where water got into the rack or on the rack, corrupted it. All you do is simply unplug the connector to the rack because that's accessible. Yes, there's a pin going to that star connector from there, but if you don't want to dig that out, just simply unplug this and see it. It's a host of ways to do it, guys. One wire being munched. There. Okay, there. Press Prime. More repin. Nah, bro. You must saw that last video. Nah, that was a hell of a job. That car gone. She is tickled to death. She is so happy she got her car fixed. I don't think she'll be going to Cousin Pookie them anymore. Yeah, so amp looks wired solid as long as it is isolated from the car. Oh, yes, but still, I mean, even if it's hard to say how what matters is how they got it wired. Okay. Yeah, true. It's going to pull more amperage from the electrical system, the battery and all that, but it depends on how they got it wired. Does the data link connector communicate at all? Yes. Yes. That's how I can see. I mean, it depends on where you got the car. If you got the key on, some things powered up. Okay, some things will power up, but a host of things. This car is going crazy, and I gotta start from scratch. Okay, don't just tow, a bag of. Yeah, does the car makers are interested in getting the customers to the dealer? That's the real problem. That's not really a problem. If you was at home, if this was your car and you was at home, without the equipment that we have here, do you really think you can figure this problem out? Because let's face it, guys, I know a lot of y'all complain about added stuff to cars. That's on every car now. It's just you need equipment and know-how to properly diagnose it and get to the bottom of this. Okay, so, whining about it from that standpoint is not going to do anything. Every car maker modules communicate via a bus network. All right. Why wouldn't an amp be connected to the CAN bus? We got amperage from the factory that's connected to the CAN bus. Have you ever looked at a topology screen using your scan tool. Do you ever see a box called AMP, AMP? Yeah, that's the AMP. It's on the bus network. Radios are on the bus network now. I've had situation where radio pull the whole car down, you can't start. Yes, it's tied. I simply go behind it, unhook the communication wire, and boom. So yeah, it's going crazy. It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. What happened to the extended warranty? Hey, she ain't going to abandon it. She ain't got no money for that. She don't. Even though she approved it, she can't. She approved it, hoping that they would find fault. When did that ever happen? Do you really think now the adjuster is pretty rogue? He go rogue. He's not on anybody's side. He have a job to do. He come out, he straight edged that head, blah 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 blah, and he reported back to them what they finding. I always ask the adjuster, yeah, what do you think they're gonna do? You think they're gonna fix it? I don't know. They all say the same thing, and they right. They don't know. They just report their findings. All right. Uh, so yeah, she's gonna abandon that car. Bad modules. Yes, sir. Somewhere. That's the problem. We don't know where. Pookie stereo installer might use ignition from bus to remote to turn on the aftermarket. Man, who knows, man? Ain't no way the lay person can figure this stuff out. Yeah, it's crazy. Probably for a mouse eating wire. It could be. Like I say, we don't know. So I get it. And this don't help. I got to get it in the air because I got to be able to see things underneath out as well. Guys, that's my cue. They shutting down the building. All right, it's obviously after 6. Y'all enjoy y'all Christmas, man. I got to get out of here.